Today we are starting off with our very first episode of Pink Room Parent Talks.
In the pink room.
The pink room.
We decided to start it off with something a little fun, and we're just going to do a late night edition because we've got a little bit of this stuff.
The good stuff.
So we've just got some parenting and kid-related scenarios. We're going to look at them, we're going to read through them, we're going to answer them to the best of our abilities, and we're going to drink wine. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll have some fun.
Okay. So, you get rid of one of your kids' long-ignored toys, and then the next day your kid suddenly needs it desperately. What do you do? Or what do you say?
We tell her we threw it out.
Tell her we threw it out.
We tell her we threw it out. Eliana's a good sport.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie to her. You can't lie to your kids about throwing out something so small like a toy that they don't use, and then expect them not to be little liars when they grow up.
That's a good point. That is a
right?
good point. Absolutely. I will drink to that. Expect them not to be little liars.
Well, seriously.
First sip.
All right. Your friend who doesn't have kids invites you to her birthday drinks, or his birthday drinks, at a club at 10 p.m. on a Friday night. Your kid has 8 a.m. soccer. What do you do?
Not going.
Nope.
Soccer practice.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
No, you made a commitment, you know what I mean? And your child made a commitment.
You know? We can go another night. I don't want to be tired. I want to, be...
If they are your friend, they would understand. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's 100%. No reason.
All my friends understand that
should
shit.
never have to apologize for putting your children first, and you should do it every time.
Always. Always. Your first grader's friend, or your kindergarten, because she's in kindergarten, friend comes over to play a lot, but also calls for you to wipe their butt when they use the bathroom. Do you wipe the kid's butt and keep it to yourself? Have an awkward chat with the kid's parents explaining that their kid needed some help in the bathroom? Or I can't see the last thing here, so I don't really know. What would you do?
You absolutely tell the parents that you touched the kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, you're not gonna
if that's what you had to do. If that's what you have to do, yes, do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Depending on the gender.
You can't leave the kid with,
Yeah.
You need to clean it.
Absolutely. Depending on the gender.
But always tell the parent.
Always. Absolutely.
I would, call the parent right away and, let them know. That
absolutely. Yeah,
Send
absolutely.
them a text,
Yeah.
You're in a long line at the pharmacy with your crying baby when someone says, shut that baby up. Ooh. Don't even get me started.
I'm not gonna.
Go ahead.
There's nothing to answer. You know what happens. No.
I wouldn't get aggressive.
We know what would happen there.
But I'd be like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, that would start a problem.
Really, that's what I would say. And, if my kids were with me, I wouldn't be swearing and stuff. But I'd be like, seriously, lady?
Yes, that would.
Out of here. Without swearing, Get the out of here.
Yeah, that would be a problem. Yeah,
for sure.
Drink to that. Oh, boom.
Your kid walks in on you and your partner doing the deed. Do you tell your kid that you are wrestling, have the talk, or scream get out frantically? It's so easy to just say you're wrestling.
Or something along those lines.
Wrestling's the easiest one to say.
Wrestling's
what would you say?
easy.
What would you say?
I would pull out the old back massage excuse. I was just given a back rub, which is incredibly common scenario in our household.
Super common. I have back problems like you wouldn't imagine. So
that might not work for everybody, mind you, but
wrestling's a good one.
Wrestling's always the staple. Wrestling's the easy one.
This is just a question. Do you ever put your kids in timeout?
Absolutely.
All the time.
Timeout works incredibly effectively. We find.
For our kids.
Yeah, for our kids it works very 100%. Well.
I'm not huge on spanking. I think I don't think it works, to be honest, and I don't think showing them to be violent when you are angry is a good way to. To each their own, but in our household and our parenting style, I prefer the timeouts, and our kids cry. Crazy.
Yeah, our oldest daughter does not like timeout at all.
They cry without getting hurt. So I'm good with that. They cry because they just don't like timeout. So
Like our oldest daughter with our second born daughter, actually, I've noticed there's a lot of habits that she will absorb from us. Like, you know what I mean? So if we start displaying bad habits,
right,
it's gonna
do it to her.
It's gonna translate too easy into how she treats her sister.
Yeah.
We don't want that happening. So.
For sure.
Like Sabrina said, to each their own.
Mm-hmm.
To each their
We're
own.
not
There's
judging
no
any
judgment at all.
parents'
Like, we're literally, you know, we're sitting here drinking wine, telling you about this. You know, we are no child care professionals.
No.
This is just what works for us. It's our opinion.
At what age is it okay to leave your kids home alone? Under 9, over 9.
Definitely over 9.
Over 9. And again, to each their own. But
yeah,
I
absolutely.
really think, like, Eliana is super responsible. She's very responsible. She's only 5. But, and like, I teach her, I'm like, if there was a fire, what would you do? If somebody knocks on the door, what would you do? Where do you go? Like, everything. She knows everything. But I would never leave her alone until she was like 12. Still.
Yeah.
I know you're probably like...
No, 12. No, 12's a fantastic age. No, 12's a good age. 12 is definitely a good age to start thinking about it, to start looking at how she is at the time and how you think she might handle it. I was walking to kindergarten. I was walking to kindergarten with a few of my friends. You know what I mean?
Oh
so
my gosh.
yeah, it was different. Yeah.
Super crazy. Okay, do you limit screen time?
Yes. Absolutely. No, you have to limit screen. We're not.
Compared to how we were with just Eliana, we used to really limit her screen time. But now, guys, screen time is fantastic.
I will tell you guys, the more kids you have, the more screen time there will be allowed.
Yes.
Okay, but yeah, no, there's obviously we still limit.
We're not just letting them watch TV all day.
It's not healthy, you know what I mean? So.
But screen time is super helpful.
It's helpful and in the right and in moderation, everything is good. Yeah. Like, you know, it's peaceful for them as well. They really do enjoy it, especially when it's in moderation. So.
How do you deal with picky eaters? Children, I guess.
We don't. Because we don't. I'm the only one in this house who has to deal with picky eaters, okay? Because Sabrina is a picky eater.
Very picky.
And she is somehow conditioned 3 feeble minds.
Well, not 3. Little one just eats
all
formula.
3. Yeah, well, she's picky, you can tell. All 3 of them are extremely picky. So, I mean, they have no problems with each other.
Okay, this is how I deal with the picky eating. You have to eat at least half of what's on your plate before you get something else. They don't just get to push their food away and say, I'm not eating this. And I will never make them something they don't like, because then that's not...
Always, yeah, exactly, you know,
it's just like, I don't want it, you know, this has something on it, like it's touching this piece of food. Oh well.
Absolutely.
You need to eat at least half of it, and then you get something else.
Bang!
Go ahead, that wasn't proper.
That wasn't good? You didn't like that? These
you
are
want
plastic,
to know? I was going to say, you want to know why you didn't hear that cling? It's because they're plastic, and we have 2 crazy kids who are constantly running around, so we literally need plastic wine glasses in this house. Like, Chase would break them. Chase is a glass knocker. He really is.
Yeah, I'd like to say I'm not. I'd really like to say I'm not, but I am, unfortunately. So these...
Yeah.
Watch out.
For the little baby.
Okay. So, ran out of some parenting questions, so we're going to throw in some stupid rhetorical questions. We're going to answer these to the best of our ability, and we're going to continue to drink wine.
If money wasn't an object, like if money was not a concern, where would you want to live in this world? Like, where would your first place be?
See, it's really funny to me, actually, because I know that if money wasn't an object, our life would be extremely similar to how it is right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, we live in a really nice area, really close to family. But I don't think we'd want to be anywhere other than here.
Yeah.
Maybe a bigger house. Maybe a few more cars in the driveway.
Bigger house, a pool. We need a pool.
A pool would be nice. A hot tub too. That would be nice. I don't need too much. But a hot tub would be nice.
And I know he would be the one to say, let's move out of the country. For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I couldn't do it. I need to be close to like my.
If money was no
family.
object, there's a few places.
Like we can have houses in those places and like travel very frequently.
If your house had a theme song, what would it be?
Coco Melon.
Yeah, like unfortunately it
Or
would
Baby
be
Shark.
Coco Melon. Baby Shark's a popular one too in this house. Popular. Sexy Chick by Akon and David Guetta, circa 2010. That's my theme song. I'm picking it.
Oh my god, that's so random.
Random.
Oh
One of
my
the best
gosh.
songs ever made. How do you feel about co-sleeping?
Co-sleeping with a child. We used to do it with Eliana a lot. Like I did not let her sleep in her own room. Not that I didn't let her, but she didn't want to either. But I felt safer if she was in our room. She was in our room till she was like 3.
Yeah, and I don't care. I don't regret it.
I love it.
I don't regret it. She's, you know what? She's not going to be that little forever. She's not,
Yeah.
you know. So.
But I will say with our second, we did not do that. She slept in our room till she was 1, and then I was like, "Okay, listen," because our first was super clingy.
Yeah.
She would literally, this couch used to be in our room. She would literally beg us to just sleep on the couch because she was so clingy and attached to sleeping in our room next to us that she wouldn't sleep in her own big girl bed. So we did not do that with our second. All the babies sleep in our rooms until they're at least 1, just for safety reasons.
Yeah, just for comfort. And you know what? It's like, yeah, no, but we do like it.
I love
like it. So we're gonna call it. I finished my wine. Sabrina didn't. I don't know why.
I drank like literally, I don't know, maybe like 20 mils. I'm measuring in baby bottles, okay?
That's it.
2 ounces. Yeah. No, I don't know.
We hope you guys enjoyed it, man. We had fun. It was a nice little video. It was a nice little evening. Make sure to like and subscribe at Those Cool Parents because that is us.
That's us, those cool parents.
Alright, so thank you so much, guys.